being a Saturday, there are people working. They should go and work, contribute to the economy of this country to make sure that this country become better. Yes. But they are here wasting time, bullshitting. They get everything for free.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a video that is going viral all over the internet featuring a West African gentleman here in America destroying anti-Trump protesters. This was glorious. Now, I don't know exactly where he's from, but I'm gonna assume somewhere West Africa. I'm thinking Nigeria. If y'all know where he's from, if y'all know this man, please let me know who he is in the comments. But this was glorious. I loved it, and it encapsulates a lot of what I say about spoiled, entitled, ridiculous Americans out here protesting for no real reason. Now, before I go any further, let's get straight to the clip. Of course, I will link to the clip in the box. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Illegally, if America gets destroyed, I have a country to go. But what about you? Where are you going to go?
Unfortunately, nowhere, which is why okay.
What you're doing is just sheer waste of time. It calls for your contribution, my contribution to make this country great. But if you want to destroy it, I'm not going to allow that because I have my kids there that came here.
How are they destroying it? How are they?
Okay, one, they don't understand that today being a Saturday, there are people working. They should go and work, contribute to the economy of this country to make sure that this country become better. Yes. But they are here wasting time, bullshitting. They get everything for free, Medicaid, Medicare, EBT and all that bullshit. Come to Africa, cash and carry. If you don't have money, you're not going to eat. You understand? You will get.
I want to pause for a second before he gets crowned with the MAGA hat. What he's talking about as far as, hey, come to Africa, cash and carry. If you don't have money, you're not going to eat. That's the way it is. And that's what I was saying before in the video about the poverty difference between the USA and Africa. Any country in Africa, take your pick. It doesn't matter if you're West Africa, North Africa, South Africa, Central, Eastern part. It doesn't matter. The poverty level is different. The USA is the best country on earth, point blank, period. Only in America, maybe like Australia or something like this, but typically only in America can you be quote unquote poor and at the same time be obese. Where you get the money to pay for that food to get so fat, but I digress.
You guys are here and you are just making noise for no reason. I mean, well, what kind of people is this? And you think all black people are stupid? It's not all of us who are stupid. I mean, America give people the opportunity to fool too much. The stupidity is too much.
He's more than welcome to talk. Okay. I just don't want to trigger the.
I get it. Welcome over here.
I'm sharing an idea. Not all black people who are stupid. There are some black people who use our head. You understand what I mean? I don't have to love Trump to love America. America is the greatest country on earth.
I agree.
So if you have people who always want to make noise and just misbehave as if there's a better place other than this country for them, they should wait till they destroy it. I have a country to go. But what about them? Because there's no way Africa will accept every single one of them. No way. Because they'll destroy it. I've never seen such hate in a country like America the way they.
Let's pause for a second. Now, what he's talking about as far as, look, I got a country to go back to. I'm going to go back to Nigeria or wherever I'm from. I'm going to go back there. It might not be the best, but I have a place to be. If you destroy your country, where are you going to go? And if you do go somewhere, you're not going to get the greatness that the USA has. Everybody in the world wants to come to America. It doesn't matter if you're black, like the gentleman right here, myself, white, like the guy who is recording them. It doesn't really matter what color you are, black, white, Puerto Rican, and Kenyan stripe. Everybody wants to come here. Those who are blessed by God to be able to be born here are actively destroying the nation in which they were blessed to be born. It doesn't really compute to me. To those who will risk life and limb to come here, it makes no sense. But I'm gonna let my man continue to cook.
They hate only one man. Americans have been spoiled, and they think that the more they make noise, the more they get things done. To get things done calls for what? Pragmatic assessment on how you're going to get things done. Not this wasting of time and just protesting somebody who loves his country. In my life, I've never seen such hate in a country like America, the way they hate only one man. How is that possible? How can you hate one man just because he loves his country? What is this?
Right on. So there we go. I mean, he destroyed them. Hold on. Round of applause for my man. Round of applause for my man because he absolutely took that behind the woodshed. And look at them back there. See, they're excited. They like what's going on. And them in the front, they're not too pleased. Okay, we got the tie-dye baseball cap and the high-vis vest for some reason. They're not really loving what my man is saying. But what he said was right on point. Right on point. Now listen, I've been saying the same thing for a long time. It's like, y'all out here, well, my man, he said, y'all out here BSing, y'all just wasting time for what though? All because of one man, all because of Trump. You hate Trump so much, you're going to see the best country on the planet destroyed. Listen, this ain't no video game. Ain't no do-over. Once it's done, it's done. Once it's done, it's done. Then what you going to do? You're going to go somewhere else and try to protest? Okay, but you want to go to China? They're the big dog. They're the next coming up. You think you're going to be able to go over there as a white person, a black person, a non-Han Chinese person, and be able to try to call some shots and talk about, oh, I got civil rights and give me my due process and I want my welfare benefits? Do you think you're going to be able to do that over there? Absolutely not. You will starve to death over there if you're not really doing anything for yourself. And even if you are doing something for yourself, look out for that surveillance. Look out for people putting drones on you, following you, taking pictures of you, tracking your every move. Do something wrong, you don't even know what's wrong, so what? So what? You might get disappeared, you might get put in the factory, you might literally make big rocks, little rocks over in China or any other nation in the world that you might want to try to escape to. You want to try to go to New Zealand, you want to try to go to Australia, Canada, some other kind of white Western place. All right, well, look, if the United States falls, what will be the next thing to happen? All these other little satellites, all little cousins and brothers, all of our European little brothers, all of our Australian, New Zealand, all of that's going to go bye-bye too. All of that's going to go the way of the dodo bird because all of them are relying upon us. If we fall, then they fall. So where are you going to go? My African brother was right on point. Shout out to my cousin, my kinfolk. I'm not really related to him, but I might as well be. If I do a DNA test, it'll come back pretty much the same. But look, as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to him. That was a very good message. I loved it. It was right on point. And I think a lot of people out there in the streets protesting for no real reason need to hear what my man said. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about what my man said here? About these people out here on a Saturday just BSing, wasting time, not being productive, not contributing to the economy, rather than being worried about one man that should be out there making the country better. Trump ran on the campaign, make America great again. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Now, he can do things to make America great again, and so can the cabinet, but so can you. Yes, you. Watching this video right now, what are you going to do to make the country better? Wasn't it a guy that said that back in the day? Ask not what the country can do for you, ask what you can do for the country. How is what my man said right here any different than what JFK and everybody else has said throughout the history of this country? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I love what he said. It was fantastic. It was motivational. And anybody who says that he is not telling the truth, I don't even understand what we're looking at. Did we watch the same video? Everything he said there was right on point, and I think everyone needs to hear it. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that is all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.